Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Unexpected video. I know last year I was doing health updates. I decided I still want to do that this year. I am a day late, so I apologize. But this won't just be physical health. It may also be spiritual health, money health, all of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to get right into it, and so I don't waste any time. I want to tell you how my January went, what my wins were, what my one fail was, and what I'm doing for February. Okay, January and February, I'm doing a steps challenge and just basically getting in as many steps as I can. My goal is to at least get in 7,500 a day, and I generally am doing that. I even had one week that I got in over 70,000. This week is looking pretty good except for one of the days. So I'm doing better than I thought. And the good news is when I get a phone call, I'm walking. Instead of sitting, I'm standing. And so I'm getting up from my desk more often and moving around. I can always improve, and I still want to get up from my desk more often than I do, but the step challenge is helping. I feel that I've done better than I thought I would, but I still want to do better. I would like to have every single week that I walk over 70,000 steps. So that would be absolutely wonderful. So I feel like that has been an overall win, but I can still improve. That's number one. Number two, I tend to be a night owl, and I tend to sleep in. Well, the problem with sleeping in is you have multiple phone calls, and then you're getting up and you're starting coffee and you're emptying dishwasher, and it could be mid-afternoon before you even get over to the computer. And I like to stay up really late. Well, the issue is you sleep in late. So I am now getting up to an alarm. Last month, and this is not going to seem early to you, but I literally was getting up after 11, 10:30, 11. And so I switched it last month to get up at 10. A lot of times I actually woke up before that. Now this month I am putting the alarm at 9:45 a.m. Last month I got up most days to an alarm, and even sometimes before the alarm. There were a few days I didn't, and I give myself like 5 days of grace. And so far I've gotten up to the alarm 2 days at 9:45 a.m. My goal is to eventually get to 8 a.m. where I'm getting up and then going to bed by midnight. That's kind of my ultimate goal, but I'm doing it in 15-minute increments. And so I'm keeping track of it on a printable. So I'm really doing well on that, and I'm continuing that this month. Also this month I'm adding some stretching. I did that a few months ago, but I feel like I really need it. Stretch my back, stretch my legs, stretch my arms, just stretch my entire body. Do different types of lunges, things like that, but do it gently so that I can move all sorts of my body. Some will be standing, some will be on a mat. And I did do that yesterday. Now, this is the area where I didn't do well, is not snacking at night. Well, there were many times I didn't snack at night, but because we filmed later, we didn't eat dinner till late, which is not good. When I was young, we ate dinner by 5:30, even 5 p.m. in the evening, and you had several hours before you went to bed. So what I'm doing this month is not eating anything after 7 o'clock. I can have water, something to drink, but I'm not eating any food. And I'll be honest with you, it's a little challenging because if you're used to eating at 8:30 at night and you eat this heavy meal, you go to bed with a heavy feeling. The good thing is I'm trying to eat a little bit less at night and go to bed with a lighter stomach. Like my father, for example, told me he cannot eat a bunch of food before he goes to bed. I know some people that like to do that because they like to go to bed with a full stomach, but I actually know several people. Let me know how you feel about that. They kind of like to go to bed with a light feeling in their stomach. And I know there's a lot of health benefits to it. I used to do that, and I didn't make me lose weight, but it kept me from gaining, not eating after 6, 7 o'clock at night. So I'm implementing that and keeping track of that. So my 3 things this month are getting up to an alarm most days. I think I put 24 days a month. Also, I'm still doing the step challenge, not eating anything after 7, and doing daily stretches, even if it's for 5 minutes. And so that's what I'm doing there. Now, on to financial. I have really done a lot of great things with our budget. I've really cut back on spending. I've done a lot with that, and you'll be hearing more about that in the next coming weeks. I have a video coming out where I basically shaved almost $8,000 off our yearly budget. Now, a couple of those were trips, okay? But it's amazing how much you can save money and what you can cut back on if you have to do it. Let me just say that, because I've changed my goal of paying off the furnace in 6 months to 90 days. So in order for me to do that, I've got to get hardcore. And what I want to end with saying with all this, I know this may go for 5 minutes, but what I want to end with is this. Sometimes when we do any kind of goal, whether it's a financial, a physical goal, you want to get up early, anything, you're going to have, or you may have, some discomfort doing it. Example, I'd love to stay up really late, sleep in, not answer the phone, and lay in bed and read half the day, if I could choose. At night, I'd love to be eating a bowl of cereal or a bowl of ice cream and eating at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, but that doesn't serve me. I would love to just, like I said, lay around with the blanket on and, watch movies and chill and do all that. I'd love to spend all my money on all sorts of things that I want to buy. I'd love to just give everyone a gift in the world. But in order to meet financial goals, I got to pull the reins in. So with some of these goals comes some discomfort, but if I can follow through with all of it, I'm going to be in a better place financially, physically, mentally, and spiritually, and I'll have kept a promise to myself. So I know it went over 5, but I do want to ask you a question. What are some things you want to work on in the month of February? One thing that helped me, and you could Google this, is I printed off some calendars off internet, and I'm just writing things at the top of, like this one, it says, don't eat after 7 or after you get home for your demo. And then I put a smiley face on the days, and then I put at least 24 of the 29 days. This year's leap day. And then the next one I put down stretch 24 of the 29 days. And then the next one I put down get up to my alarm 24 of the 29 days. And I'm marking this off. So that's what I'm working on. I've got a lot of videos coming up, and as a matter of fact, coming up the next few weeks, I've got a really very honest video of a bunch of stuff I've never shared with y'all. So stay tuned on this channel, and I really appreciate each and every one of your support. I love you, I appreciate you, and please share in the comments what's going on in your life. I care about you, and I want the very best for you. I love you. Bye.